If somebody's coming to you for a headshot, they just don't want a pretty picture. They want that photo to do something. If they're coming for a dating photo, they want the person to say yes. They want a match. They want a date. It has a purpose. So I'm going to give you a little secret that's actually part of my course, and it's actually a pretty valuable secret, and it's kind of I'm a little hesitant just to give it away for free because it's a big deal, and it's a different way of doing things, and I just want to give you this taste to know that that's what this course is. We're making stuff up. We're figuring out ways of accomplishing a very particular thing, and a lot of thought and effort for this has gone into how do you accomplish this thing where authenticity is critical, and capturing and selecting the correct authenticity is required in this situation. The purpose is not to get the prettiest picture. It's to find the photo that most would allow the viewer to connect and say yes. It's a purpose. Your photos are usually purposeful. If somebody's coming to you for a headshot, they just don't want a pretty picture. They want that photo to do something. If they're coming for a dating photo, they want the person to say yes. They want a match. They want a date. It has a purpose. And in these kind of situations, you have to, selecting the photos is not just about which one is prettiest. It's really not. Because the prettiest, one pretty over that pretty is not going to usually do the trick of somebody saying, oh, I kind of get you. I like you. I want to look further. It's also pretty, like for dating especially, pretty is important. Prettiest is important too. But the real clincher, I think, is when there's this element of I get you. I know you, I get you, and I like you. I like who I think you are because I kind of feel you right now because I sense something from you. That I'm claiming is really what makes the photo work, what makes the photo do its job that you were hired to do. And so this is a part of the process. It's selection. Selecting from this, for this end result that you need is to find the most connecting photo, not just the prettiest, not that's the best lighting photo, not just, it's different. The one that connects most. The selection process is very specific. And so let me just tell you a little bit about it. It's about noticing and feeling. It's completely different than what you might expect. It's quicker, easier, and it's not based on thinking, it's based on feeling. And I'll just tell you what it is. So here's the assignment. Here's how to do it. First of all, you get into the head, you role play. While you're looking at the photo, you're not John the photographer. I'm John the photographer. You're not Bob or Sally or Sue the photographer. You're the person that is intended to be looking at the photo, and you really need to role play. Hopefully you have some acting skills or some ability to do that because it really is important. If you don't, you might want to ask somebody else that you know does have that ability to do this level of sorting. And there's two levels of sorting. There is one for the actual physical image, which one is best or better, and then there's also this other element of which connects better. And so there's two separate consciousnesses of how you're going to do the choosing. How you can do the discovering is how I like to put it. I'm discovering the right photo. I'm not picking, I'm discovering. It's hitting me. Wow. It's a simple feeling process, and just go through your whole collection of photos and make your selection. Now take those that you selected, and now you can use your brain, use your intellect to decide which one might fit best, which is the best in other ways as well. Okay, so there's assignment. So selection with this intention is a feeling-based thing, a little role-playing, and doing the unusual task of not thinking while you're selecting, feeling, and discovering the right photos. There's way more about this type of thinking in the course. It's like, let's think differently about this thing that we all know is needed, but we all have ways of doing it. I'm not inventing anything, of course. I'm not inventing anything. I'm just claiming if I happen to have a system to make this thing that you try to do as best you can, just easier. And I'm saying better because there's more options and there's So many options I guarantee you didn't even think about.